So we were given an equation, y prime minus 6y equals 12e to the 12x power. So what we would do first was the first order linear differential equation, which is the y prime plus px y equals x cubed. So px would be -6, which we get from here, from the 6 right here. And then qx would be 12e 12x, which we get from here. So the first step is we find the integral factor ux equals e, the integral of px dx. So px would be -6. So we get this equation. Like, we forget about the e for right now. We put this first. So it's the integral of px dx equals the integral. You just plug in this, the -6 here where px is. The -6 dx equals -6x. So ux would equal to e to the -6x. The second step would be multiply the entire equation. So y prime minus 6y equals 12e to the 12x. So we multiply this, the number we got here, the e to the power -6x, and we multiply it by each term. So it will be e -6x y prime minus 6e -6 to y, well, the y, which will equal 12e to the power 12x minus. So sorry, my bad. So 12e to 12x e -6, and then we just like simplify it. We'll simplify this to make it shorter, which would be the e -6y prime minus 6e to the power -6xy equals to 12e to the power 12x minus 6x. So we just combine these and we just subtract them. So the final answer, not the final answer, but the answer from here would be the e to the power -6 y prime minus 6e to the power -6x y equals 12e to the power of 6x, because you subtract 12 minus 6 would be 6x. So the third step would be the product rule, which is d over dx using this equation, the uxy equals ux y prime plus u prime xy. So we get the derivative of, oh wait, my bad. So we do this, the d over dx, we just plug in what we got, this one right here, the answer from ux, we plug it in here to e negative power 6x, which is equal to -6e to the power -6x. So we solve the left hand side, which would be e -6x y prime minus 6e to -6x y. This would be the derivative of, what's it called? Of this, the e -6x derivative. So this whole answer right here would be the derivative of that. So the answer for step 3 would be d over dx e -6xy, which would equal to 12e 6x, because that's what we got here. So we just solve the left hand side, we just keep pushing it down until we can get our final answer. So the fourth step is we integrate both sides. So we integrate the d over dx e -6y dx, and also we integrate the 12e 6 to the power 6x dx. So once we integrate, first we start with the left hand, we integrate it, and then we just end up with e to -6xy, which equals 2. So we still need to integrate this part. So the integral of 12e to the power 6x dx. So we use this formula right here. So the integral of eax dx equals 1 over a eax, and a would equal to 6, since that's what we got. So that's what we got here, but we just make it a positive. So we plug in the numbers. So the integral of 12ex e6x dx equals to 12 over 6 e to the power 6x equals 2 e to the power 6x. And then here we just simplify it. We just plug in, push what we got from here, right here. We push it down. So we go to e negative 6x y equals 2e to the power 6x, and this time we put the plus c, so we know it's a constant, because c stands for the constant. In step 5, we just do y equals e to the power 6x times t 2e to the power 6x plus c. So we just distribute the e to the power 6x. So y would equal to 2e to the 12x power plus c e to the power 6x. So our final answer would be yx equals 2e to the power 12x plus c e to the power 6x.